fast forward 2021. Okay, brokering. I even registered my company and everything already.
Okay.
Didn't do anything though, but I did some prep work. So I said to myself, all right, brokering. Okay, it needs a lot of, it not need a lot, but it needs a little investment to reference to insurance and all that stuff. All right. So I'm like, I came across, I don't remember which video, I came across another YouTuber with reference to dispatching. I'm like, yeah, dispatching. I looked some research about what it requires and so on. I'm like, okay, this is a nice entry level for the industry. Then I say, but I'm like, everyone who I'm seeing, they just talking the talk. You know what I mean? I know about business that that's not how money works. That's not, you just don't make a lot of money just like that. Especially for something that it's such an easy way to get into it in reference to dispatching. You don't need like college degree or anything like that. So
Yeah, exactly.
there must be a catch. You got to know what you're doing then to make money. I don't remember how I get to your video, but I got to you and I'm like, yeah, this is it. You know, for long of I said, the other words I use in a little expletives like this is the shit, right? You know what I mean? This is
She's the one, right?
She's the one. So again, you can know by people's persona, like they're straightforward, they're very blunt, and you're that.
That's why I call myself sensitive fashion, because
exactly.
I don't have time. You know what? People say, well, you're rude. Well, no, I'm direct, I'm blunt, because this industry, you see today, I have to be direct. I don't have time.
Yes.
You know?
And then again, you can also look at there again, it's like some people say you're going to buy expensive clothes, you're paying for just the name, but you have to know that you are paying for what whatever you get, you're paying for it. It's not necessarily about buying the name, but sometimes if you know what quality is, you know what you're paying for. So likewise, some people might say, how are you going to pay so much for her classes? I'm like, because she knows what she's offering. You know what I mean?
And okay, but now you went through the class, and today was this final touch. Yeah. So do you think that you wasted your money?
No.
Do you think you wasted your time?
Okay, so to be precise, I have no other way to use it, like no other benchmark. I don't have a benchmark to say, hey, I'm going, giving evaluation based on something else or another class that I did. Because many people have actually done other classes, other YouTubers, and still end up to come in and end up being in your class. All right, cool. But overall, having a little experience here and there, going to the work, it's not just you coming on our lives, on our classes, just talking. We do a lot of work. And for some people, it may be a lot to them, as in, okay, why I'm doing all this, but it's worth it because you actually know that, hey, even though I'm on the video, I'm doing my calls and I may seem a bit, but it's just that I need more practice. But I know there's nothing that is surprise. There's nothing that,
oh. So you were prepared to this, right? Today?
I prepared, yeah.
And why? Because we were already doing those quizzes, those real setups, those real rate confirmations. And that's why, if you see, we started class with 30 people, right? We are getting strong probably with 21. From 21, we probably have 14 people who really put their time in. Well, I cannot control anybody. I can tell, why do you need? And people get overwhelmed. Why do I need to finish this homework? Why are you doing all this? Well, because this is the steps. I'm a teacher. Not that I know the industry, but I'm also the teacher by nature. So I know that first you need to hear, then you need to rewatch, and then you need to do it. That's why even final test is not going to be multiple choice. You know why? Because now you need to write the steps, and that's going to sit in your head till the rest of your life. And today you had a proof. Making phone calls, the questions are the same. You're going to get comfortable, but the steps, checking the market, understanding it, knowing the equipment, right?
Yeah.
So could we jump to this part without really knowing the specifics of equipment?
No.
Can we jump to that without knowing how to get set up? Because today with you, we did setup, right?
Yes.
Can we jump to this without knowing how to have that backup plan, right? Because we had to have a backup plan today.
More than one backup plan.
Yeah, more than one backup plan, right? Knowing when to say no, right? Remember
Yes.
that lady who was going to Colorado? She said, "Oh my God, you making the money. You at $3. I am already in a hole. I'm losing." Well, this is up to you. You broker, England Logistics, probably it's your but it's not good for us, right? Going to Idaho with dry wind, does it make sense? But how can we know that? We Spain load. So if I take him here, he should be there tomorrow or Wednesday because you're gonna see the miles, right? Approximately. So what would I do with him next day? And kind of start, okay, if I'm starting on Monday, he's going to be there on Wednesday. Where would I take and start calculate? If you do this at least half hour a day, you're going to understand. You're going to understand because today you finally close a circle, right? I say not El Reno. What are you going to do right away? You're going to go back to the map and change this El Reno, right?
Yeah.
If they're going to change on you. Okay. And then we're going how many miles till we get to Cedar Falls? Let's see. Okay, we have 680. So if we pick up today, we should be delivering somewhere around 11 noon, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's important to know in your head before you start calling.
Definitely.
Because why? What if they have tomorrow 4 a.m. Delivery, strict appointment? You cannot do it because you're gonna be sleeping somewhere. You probably make it to Des Moines or something, and then you're gonna hit that 10 hours sleep.
Yeah.
For
HOA.
And when they're gonna ask you what time can you pick up, he's unloading right now. So go back and see the distance between Weatherford and El Reno, 43 miles. So that's 1 hour. Right now it's 10:17. He's still unloading. So he's probably gonna be done at 11. Right? 11 plus 1 hour. So he can pick up around 12:30 today, right? Because they will ask you what time can you pick up. 12:30. So ask, have we set up with you? And ask them for $2,300 and see what's going to happen. Okay, so let's go. Switch back to that and call. And then you will need to do this.
Okay, so first they posted a few, you said a few, what you call it?
See, by the time we were calling, they already covered.
Yeah. I was like, what?
Because it is a good rate.
Yeah, it is a good rate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, how you doing, Jeff?
Good, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm calling about a post for today, Oklahoma City to Waterloo.
Yeah.
Can I get some details on it?
Picks up until 3, delivers at 9 a.m. tomorrow. It's 44,000 pounds of baled plastic. I'm paying $1,500 on it.
Is it palletized?
Okay. Is it palletized?
Yeah, it's palletized.
Okay. And it's plastic, right?
Yeah. It's baled with plastic.
Can you check if we are set up with you?
Okay. Can you check if we're set up with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
It's gonna be my concern here. We're not that far, right? Clinton, Oklahoma, we're right
coming
here.
back. Coming back is the issue.
We picking up at 2 o'clock. So open the details. So we have to make sure the driver got to the receiver yesterday, right? So we need to make sure we have what? 20 minutes, 19 miles. We need to make sure the driver does not move and waits till last, or maybe does it personal convenience at 20 miles. So he can pick up at 2 o'clock because he has to go those miles straight through that 11 hours. Because why? Because we have Walmart, strict appointment in Walmart, right?
And the delivery was when was the delivery again? I think
9 o'clock.
Wow.
So knowing HOS hours of service are so important.
All right. So its rate right now is at $3.28.
Yeah. So how much?
$3.28. $3.28.
28. Okay, but what other step? You were talking with him, right? Or whatever. I was talking. You were in charge of doing all the hard work. What do you have to do really fast? Post truck tomorrow where? In North Platte, Nebraska, and see what's going on there tomorrow if you're gonna go there tomorrow.
Okay. It's not so easy as always, you know, when you
Okay,
get started learning this.
So let's post, yeah. So let's new post rock and see if we really gonna take it. So no, we're not gonna search. We're gonna post rock because we want to receive phone calls. Post. We need to deadhead at least 100. Okay, so you have 13 loads. Are you gonna go to North Platte, Nebraska?
No, that's
Exactly. So that's why I want you to do this so you understand. Even giving $1,400, it's not gonna be a good decision for us, right?
No.
And can you believe if people he's selling 1,000 and he's like, oh, okay, can you do 12? Okay, I can do 12. They go for 12, not even 14, right? And they don't do that, and then they don't do this, and they don't even check afternoon. They come to work tomorrow, and what's gonna be tomorrow? Even less. That's what the desperate dispatching is, not doing your steps. Are you getting this? That's why I'm like really stressing this out in the class. The steps, you cannot miss the steps. If you really want to be good and don't have headaches every day and make money for career till noon. So it has to be that area. Or it has to be first come, first serve. It's easier with drive-ins, it's easier because a lot of them pick up and delivery first come, first serve. Do you see how much challenges people have as a reefers when it's a strict pickup and strict delivery? If you don't know your hours and know how to calculate, that's when you mess up all the time.
Hi, I'm calling about a post from Clinton, Oklahoma to Loveland, Colorado.
Yeah, Clinton to Loveland is a 1-on-1. It picks up today between 8 a.m. and is empty.
Yes.
Okay, so it picks up today between 8 and noon and delivers the 24th at 5 a.m. Delivers pretty much straight through. One pick, one drop, and has 2,060 to the truck.
2060.
2060.
What about, can you do 23?
No, I'm in the hole.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, it pays me 18, so I'm already dumping in.
Wow. I'm going to be deeper in the hole if I take that.
No, you won't. It's a dry load for 600 miles, and it's paying you over $3 a mile, which is good rate.
But Colorado is not paying.
Yeah, that's the thing, you know. It's going to be an issue for me to get out of there. That's why I'm trying to see. You got a backhaul for me? No backhaul?
Depends on where you want to go.
What's the best load?
Midwest.
Midwest, though. What's the best for the Midwest? Wow.
Thank you. Let me check and I'll call you.
All right. Well, you said the best is 2060, right?
2060, yeah.
Wow. All right. Let me give you a call back. Check with the driver and see what's up.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Where's your map?
It's right here. I messed up on it.
Yeah, you did not even prepare the map. So that's why you didn't know how far is your truck.
Wow. Wow.
Okay. So now let's say you took this. So what would be rate per mile? She's not giving more. She already told you she's in the hole because, well, she probably has dedicated lane all year round. So Inland Logistics, they have their own trucks. So she just probably does not have her own truck. So if we have, and look, see, they are paying 23, 24. That's why we ask her. But
yeah, for that rate.
Yeah, but did you feel her? She's experienced lady and she has dedicated line. Yeah, she's paying extra and she doesn't want to lose more than that because probably they have all year round. But if we take it 31 plus 2060 divide by all miles, what is the rate per mile? You need to calculate all that, right? Instead of saying, wow, this, you need to do your stuff. And
right,
stop saying that. And stop saying that. Oh my God, so cheap. Don't say that because it's not gonna work. So professionally, well, seems like market paying at least 2,300 for the last 15. Well, if you don't have backhaul, that's why I need to go because yes, it sounds good for one load, but we need to get out, right? So what are we talking about? 31 plus 2006.
So it'll be $3.39 for the.
So right now it sounds great, right? But let's check. Now we're gonna know that he's gonna be there at 11. So let's post truck tomorrow in Loveland, Colorado. My question was, is the highest paying load on the board,
No,
is the
because
best
the
load.
rate, the
No,
rate
because of the miles. So that doesn't mean a lot of people do that. Look, somebody's calling us. Dispatch.
Yeah, hi. I'm calling on the load you got posted up in Falls Valley, Oklahoma.
Yes.
That's what I meant.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I was hoping you got any interest in going to Boise, Idaho.
Boise, Idaho. Let's see. So where's the pickup?
I'm gonna pick up in Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City. What is the zip code?
Let's see, Oklahoma City zip code. I don't know right offhand, but let me give it to you.
Oklahoma City. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, let's get the Boise, Idaho. Is it
Yes,
go-
ma'am. It's
Okay.
actually going to Meridian, but it's right outside of Boise.
Do you have the zip code for Meridian?
Yes, I can look that up real quick. Meridian zip code. That is, what is it? 83642.
83642. Okay. What time is the pickup today?
The pickup is today at 6 p.m.
Okay. And when are we gonna deliver?
The delivery would be Thursday morning at 9 a.m.
Who is the receiver in Boise?
It's going to be a Hobby Lobby.
Okay. And what is the commodity?
It's just like, essentially it's all drive. It's like crafting supplies and materials and stuff like that.
And how much are you paying for this?
I was looking to be around 29.
29.
Yes, ma'am.
And what is your MC?
My MC is 035580.
BBI.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Give me a second. Let me put you on hold. Okay, come on. What faster? Oklahoma City to Meridian or Boise, Idaho. It's almost just put Boise. Yeah, Meridian, Idaho. Yeah, right there. Let's see. So he wants to pay 29, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So should I
Oh,
start?
hello? Sir, yeah, I look at the market.
Hello?
Yes, sir. I have to be around 3,400 to do this.
34.
Yes.
Any chance you can do it for 32?
I have to check with him. Can I call you right back?
Sure.
He's paying 29. I asked for 34. So from 29 wasn't there. He's like, oh, can you do for 32? Already $300 extra, right?
Mm-hmm.
But again, let's look at the map.
Yep.
So let's look at the map. So we have miles. We're going to be delivering Thursday, 9 o'clock. Show me the details from Oklahoma City. From Oklahoma City, we have what? 1491. So it is like 650. So, you know, we have Monday. So it's actually, it's a little bit too long till Thursday, right?
Yeah.
But let's see what is Idaho paying. So see, now you're going from Midwest, you're going to mountain. What do you have to remember? We are winning 1 hour, right? Because the difference 1 hour. So that's going to help our
Time
logbook.
change, yeah.
Time change. So we're going to have, if we're going west, we are adding, we winning the hour. When we're going from west to east coast, we're losing time. Don't you have to remember that too when you talk about transit?
Yes.
So you will be losing on your logbook. We take this for 32. What is our rate per mile? Now we're talking longer loads, right? So 31 plus 32 divide by what? 24.50, right?
$2.57.
$2.57 all the way to Thursday. So how much money we have? 31 plus 30, what? 32, 6,300, right? Let's see if that Meridian, Idaho is really paying for dry when, because what is
What's the give me some details on the load?
It's going from Paris, Illinois to Eaton, Colorado.
Okay.
That'll be 145 miles.
Well, just a second. I'm
Sure.
Do I need changes?
Because-
He's on mute.
Because you remember we posted truck in Plainfield
Yeah.
on Wednesday, so he's
Yeah.
calling you already for Wednesday. So
Oh,
plus, so
yeah.
that we because remember we're gonna be in Plainfield, Indiana at 1 p.m. Remember?
So we need to. Do I need to change the map then?
Yes, you need to make a new map. Now you need to put extra map and have Plainfield, Indiana. See what he's talking about, right?
3,400.
3,400.
Yeah.
When delivery gonna be?
When's the delivery again?
Deliveries as soon as possible.
I didn't hear you.
As soon as possible.
As soon as possible. Pickup is on 25th and delivery is as soon as possible. It'll take maybe 2 days, I guess.
Okay, so on what time is the pickup again?
What time to pick up?
7 to 3 first come first serve.
To push. You see, we have 92, so we have hour and a half. We are delivering 1, 2, 3. We cannot make it by 3 o'clock. We have to pick up around 4:30 because we are delivering later.
Is that a strict pickup? Because with my timing, I won't be able to make it for that.
Like at what time we can make it, Max?
Say 5.
Between 4:30 and 5.
4:30 to 5 p.m. will be good.
5 p.m. on Wednesday, right? I have to check in the shipper for that.
No, 5 p.m. on Wednesday for the pickup.
5 p.m. on Wednesday for the pickup.
Details are fine, right?
Well, not yet. We did not negotiate the price. We have to be at 38. It's gonna be your best.
You said that's the best you can do. 30 for a flat. That's what you're saying.
Oh, good. Good. First, he need to check if they can even load us at 5 o'clock. Then we have to make sure that we transit delivering because we need to get out from Colorado.
Do
on
me a
Friday.
favor. Just find out if you can load us at 5 p.m.
All right, I'll confirm it. Okay, I'll let you know on the same note.
Okay.
All right. Sounds good.
May,
What?
may I know your name? May I know your name, please?
Dwight.
You tell me. First, you need to know when they call you, what do you have posted there, right?
Yeah, that threw me off.
Then
Okay.
secondary, you need to remember that you deliver in 1 o'clock. So you need to add at least 2 hours to unloading. So if he's telling you that pick up at 3 o'clock, yeah, 3,400 sounds great, right? But you're not gonna be there. Hold on. Dispatch.
Hey there, I'm calling your Plainfield, Indiana truck on Wednesday.
Plainfield, Indiana. Yes. What do you have, sir?
I got a lot of Seymour, Indiana. Ships at 1 o'clock. Delivers to Elk Ridge, Maryland the following day.
Well, we are delivering 1 o'clock, so I need a later pickup.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So see, do I waste my time? I know I'm delivering 1 p.m. I know I need something left at 3 o'clock. Good. So
I see how you be talking and how you giving yourself some space to do the calculation because you it's like you're buying, you know what you're doing. You're giving yourself time.
yeah, because I need to make sure I check, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's why we check on this guy. He's a C. He whatever. You had a hard time understanding him because you didn't know what he's calling about, right? But do you see they already calling us about Plainfield? What does it prove to you? It's so many loads that they want to secure truck, right? But what would it be? Yeah, 34. First of all, we cannot pick up. So if even if he's gonna tell us to pick up 5 p.m., 6, 7, we're gonna be delivering really late on Friday. And there's not that many loads in Colorado, right? So even if you're gonna go to Colorado, we have to make sure we can secure the load for Friday, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's clean up our posting a little bit. Let's right away. So you know which states are they paying the most? Colorado 21, Colorado. So do you see anything good to go to Meridian Idaho for driving? Because remember, this is a reefer state because all the potatoes, French fries, it's all potato. So here, does that prove to you that it would not be a good idea to go with the driving all the way to Boise, Idaho? Yes, 31 plus 32 sounds good today, but what is gonna kill you this load? And you are so far from the strong areas. So if you need to take the cheap load, go back to Midwest, your rate per mile right now is going to be 330. It's going to go to 240, 220, right?
Yeah. So
we're doing this. I'm doing this so you can put in your head that you need to analyze this before you commit. If you're not sure on Midwest, yeah, you're gonna learn that faster. On East Coast, you're gonna know, or you stay shorter loads, or you get out to Midwest, right?
Yes.
But these steps, that's what we are doing. Okay.
Mhm.
So 7,200 to Minnesota, Clover to Minnesota, right? Click on the first one. That's a really good load. The first one. Why? Why? Look, to go all the way to East Coast, they pay in 800. It's going to be more miles, and East Coast doesn't pay. But Minnesota, what do we have in Minnesota for reefer? Turkey, eggs.
Yeah.
We have so much.
Yeah.
It's such a strong area. We just wanted to make sure that those 7,200 does not have a catch, because it's a really good load if it's only one peak, one drop. So I really want you to, yeah, because this is a really good price to go to Minnesota. So it's gonna be a catch. So I want you to find out what is a catch. So let's call. I want to see commodity. I want to see why are they paying 7,200. Maybe that's blueberry, or maybe it has few picks, few drops, right?
Christina.
Hi, Christina. I'm calling about a post from Los Angeles, California to Cloquet, Minnesota. Tomorrow,
Okay.
24th.
It's a 3-pick, 1 drop.
Oh.
We have,
Okay. Can I have zip codes for all the picks?
and then 2 pickups in Salinas on
Okay.
Wednesday.
Well, Christina, hold on. You said 3 pick, 1 job, and go ahead and say it again. Didn't hear you.
The first one is in LA tomorrow.
Yeah.
Look at the map.
And then
Start
we have
putting
3
the zip
pickups in
codes.
Salinas. It's actually 4 pickups now I'm seeing.
Oh,
So
wow.
3 pickups in Salinas on Wednesday, and then head to Cloquet, and it delivers on Monday the 30th.
All right.
Thank you, Christina. This is nonsense.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Christina. I can't take this one.
Okay, thank you for calling anyway. Appreciate
Bye-bye.
it.
400 miles more, right? But the transit. So we're picking up tomorrow, Tuesday. 2 pick up in Los Angeles. 2. Then we have to go to Salinas and then pick up 2 on Wednesday. So it's gonna take all day. That's why delivery is all the way on Monday. We're gonna be combining different produce. What was 72 sounds good, but if you did not put all these pickups, right?
Yeah,
And now you add in extra transit. So you're talking Tuesday to Monday with a liability, having the product longer on your truck. So is that 7,200 worth it?
No.
No.
Not.
Again,
Sounds good. Sounds really good, but
yeah, sounds really good. And that's what the problem was, all these people teaching somebody, because the people just listen that money, but they don't understand. And that's why when people advertise for carriers, they put some nonsense. Oh, we have 15,000 a week, right? But if you really go, first of all, half of it is a lie, because it's impossible. It's not a legal run. So you have to tell right away, you're not running legally. You're going to be faking logbooks, first of all. Secondary, you're going to be running as a team. Or third of all, it's not actually the rate per mile that you advertise, right? Because if you really calculate, then it's not worth it. So when people say that dispatcher can really dispatch good 20 trucks, is that possible?
no.
Dispatch really good? Maximum
No. It should
10.
be efficient and profitable.
You have to start with 2, 3, get to 5, 6, get really good, then maybe till 10, not more, unless you have dedicated runs and they're a big company. Otherwise, no. It's gonna take you a while to get faster as me, but it's only practice. And that's, do you understand why we different? Because without this, you cannot go on your own. Yeah, you might, but you're gonna make so many mistakes.
Here's what I think, though. You see, with something like this, the way you approach it, the way your class is set up and how your course is set up, it allows you to start with good habits. A lot of people will start this with bad habits, and with habits you can't get rid of it. It takes, it's hard to get rid of. And these habits that you're giving us are are essential to actually being profitable, be making money. Because a lot of people can go ahead and try to watch some videos on YouTube, do this, do that, but they're going to ultimately develop bad habits. Because I don't think no one is going to give you this setup like that.
So I like to call it not habits. I like to call it the steps and skills. So steps always going to be the same. Steps the same. And skills, you're just going to get faster, right? You're just going to get faster, multitasking. Your phone call's going to get confidence. You're going to know how to say no, check-in, setups are easy. So steps, that's the steps are the same. But to do the steps, you need to know the foundation. Exactly. You need to know the foundation. That's why even after today, you're still not done, because all of you send the homework, right? All of you send in those zones. You still need to finish that stuff. You still need to rewatch. And I'm telling you, I don't know if you hope willing or not, or you planning, but I say at least 3 more months of mentorship on that monthly. It's not that much of the money, but twice a month, we're still gonna go. But now we're gonna be like really concentrating on dry van, on the reefer, on flatbed. I mean, I do believe that 6 months mentorship, because I'm still gonna keep you up to your toes. Yeah, I mean, you know me. You will have assignments. You will need to communicate, and I will see if you're listening to me or not. And I can do the good work. And I mean, you did a good job today. I mean, for first phone calls, it just, it's your first time.
Thank you.
It's your first time. Just remember, and today we did not post so many trucks, right? But still, like, you have to remember what you're posting.
Yeah, but getting a feel of how it is, it's very much a big plus. And again, your approach to things, a lot of people again may not find it as important, but it is key. It is key. I'm not even doing this as yet, and I can see why it's key just by making phone calls. It is the key. It's this foundation that we have. You
can grow. You can get better. You can be more like, and it also gonna depends on your career, right? Because if your career is gonna be brand new, sometimes your rates are gonna be less because people don't want to get him set up, right? So you will say, okay, you know what? Let's do it, because you need to bring another broker on your, but if you're going to be working with a guy who's already in a business, wow, and he's a good guy and he's on time and he picks up, then, well, you're going to ask him, you're going to say, well, I have a good guy. Guys, look, he never falls out for you. He's delivering on time. Also, let me tell you this, before you need to make those steps, you're always going to check on carriers. There's safety, right? Their safety has to be up to date. So when one day you're going to decide to go in this fully and you're going to start offering this to smaller carriers, that would be my suggestion, that knowing the safety and helping them, because small carriers cannot afford a safety personnel on the side. So usually you as a dispatcher still have to make sure that they stay compliant, So that's a lot of times when people call me, oh, can you start dispatching me? When I talk to them, I said, I'm sorry, but you don't qualify. Why don't I qualify? Well, first of all, because I already hear your attitude. Oh, you have to call me all the time to ask yes or no. Well, no, I'm not going to call, because I'm a professional dispatcher. You're going to tell me when do you need to be home, when, and I will make decision because I know what's going on. You only know for today. You want that extra $100 and going to make my life miserable tomorrow in where? In Nebraska. If I would take you to Iowa for $100 less, my life is not, because in Iowa, I have 500 loads. In Nebraska, I have 24. But you choosing because of what? $100 difference, right? So do you understand that you have to approach, yes, you're going to be new, but believe me, after my class, you already know more than some of the dispatchers out there for years. So you cannot tell them, oh, I'm brand new. Well, maybe you are brand new, but you're not brand new.
Going through the classes, after a while, you get a bit confident because you say, oh, I have this all information. You feel like because you say you know a lot now, but until you go to the actual live calls, you're like, oh, I know, but I really don't know.
So tell me, and sometimes remember, like today, I told you we will need to give advice to the driver, right? Well, go off the clock, use the 3 hours for sleep, because you know that he has to be in that Walmart 5 a.m. You know that he still don't pay attention. So you need to make sure you text him right away. But like setups, rate confirmations? No. What else did we have to do? Well, we made mistake. Did we have to email right away yesterday? Even on Sunday, we figured out, oh my God, we used the wrong state because it was the same state. Even me, after 7 years of experience, right? As I told you, I'm not perfect. And I'm like, oh my God, but I emailed right away and we got the backup plan. So we saved the third load, right? So in the end of the day, we did a good job. Proud of you.
Thanks. I think there's a big misconception with the trucking industry for a lot of people who are in it, of that they think that they know, but they really don't know. There's a lot that is there's a lot to know. There's a lot.
Yeah.
With what information that you gave, I'm like, where does she get all this information from? Like, it's just a whole lot that you give us, and I made a good choice. I can't be complaining.
Oh, thank you. Hopefully we're gonna see a review after today, right?
I appreciate you taking me on too. Remember, I was the last to get in. I was you're like, yo, no, you can't. I have my class is full, and I'm like, yo, no, I need to get in right now.
Yeah, but that's again. Remember I told you, are you sure you're gonna catch up? Are you sure you're gonna? So decision making. So see, you already have that decision making, business oriented, and you understood that you still lack in the knowledge. Yeah, it seems like, well, money wise, but that's investing in education. A lot of people wants to do it for free or just learn from YouTube. Yeah, that's fine. But for that, you really need to be a resourceful person and you really need to know what you're looking for, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes it can take you a long time and you can find all of this, put it together. But don't you want to hear from person who made mistakes?
Yes. And not someone just trying to say something to make it sound good, and what I mean.
That's why a lot of the students come back to me, because they say, oh, I got the class and only they were concentrating on, oh, you're going to dispatch 10 trucks. The gross is going to be 8,000. You're going to charge them 10%, 8%. So they, in their head, they're just calculating the money. But how are you going to get there?
And not only that, your class is not about just talking. You're showing us real data. You show us real, even the homework that you give us, assignments are real stuff. It's not.
Yeah, it's not pre-made. I sent you whatever was happening now. So you see the difference, because market this year, right? It's a totally different market from 3 months and last year. If you compare the market last summer to now, it's 30% higher. But also, are you comparing the fuel cost? Wow, it's also 37% higher than previous summer. So, wow, we are 30% higher, but also fuel is 37% higher. So that's why in those mentorship, actually the first class we're going to have, it's going to be knowing the cost of trucking. We're going to go through insurance, to fuel, to permits, to dispatch. So for driving how much approximately it is, for reefer. So then can you dispatch him 220 when he is breaking point is 215?
Yeah, that's the reason why I really want to do the mentoring, because it's key to know that breakdown of the rate, because you can do I know that there's some way you can calculate it, but I don't know how to calculate. There has to be a way you can break down, hey, this is going to fuel, this is going to this.
That's what we're gonna do on the first 2 classes in September.